Show it to you real quick. Make this real quick. I don't want to keep you guys too long, especially the ones that are new. If you guys subscribe, it'd be great. And I just don't want to keep your time too long. But I do want to show you the inside there because I also have the actual OEM Bulova strap for it. You see, it's an integrated strap, so it's a special strap, and it's got it's signed. So I'll show you that in a second. And then just basically. This is it. This doesn't pull down, but I got the extra links in here in the booklet. So it's basically brand new. This watch, though, was again sent in by a nice gentleman that I will forever be thankful to. And I think he's a miracle. I think he's an awesome guy, and just so kind. And just sent him in to review and said I keep them, and I can never be more thankful to him. But so this is the Series X, for no second. Series X is what is the 10th anniversary of the Precisionist movement, and the Precisionist movement is basically one or top five most accurate movements in the world. 10 seconds plus or minus for a full year, entire full year, is what you get with accuracy on this watch. And there's much more to it. That if you see my prior review of the Bulova curve, check out the jewels. It has this exhibition case back. Check out the jewels. It's got the same movement as this Precisionist does. I think it's the N55 or something like that. But it's an unbelievable movement. Its accuracy is unmatched. Top 5 in the world. So here you can see one of the characteristics of the movement. Look at the sweeping, the second hand. It looks like a spring drive. Look how smooth it is. And it also, the chronograph keeps down time to 1 1,000th of a second. And this is a 262 kilohertz type movement, and it's got a lot of jewels. And for a quartz movement, it's very very complicated. And for it to be this accurate, it's just impressive, very impressive. So you see that's so it's a chronograph. This is blue dial, and as you see, it's in the middle here. It's got a little bit of it's got a little skeleton eyes in the middle. You can see, if I can get that close enough, you can see the date. It does have a date. There's your this engages your nearly atomic time accuracy, second hand to be sweep. Now, if I push this and I go back to 12, and I just push the regular Chrono hand, this one here, it'll tick as the quartz does. But it does, again, it can still time up to 1 1,000th of a second. This watch is 45 rounded. I think it's around 44.5 millimeters, rounded up to 45. So it's 45 millimeters. I'm supposed to give you a wrist shot, and the wrist check. This will be coming up soon. This is review. 111 slow tide. So this is a solar quartz. These watches, these are a first for me. I've always strictly reviewed and had dive watches, so this is the first. And these Bulovas are not dive watches; they're first. This I'm trying to grasp because it's 300. Okay, so it's 45 millimeters. The lugs, you really don't. I think they're listed at 15 because it's an integrated bracelet, which is very nice. Integrated. You can see here's the integration here. It has to be a special band from Bulova or an aftermarket that's made for the Precisionist. So not a strap changer. Can be if you get this. But I plan to keep it on this bracelet. I like the bracelet. I'll tell you why. So you have a very thick, somewhat domed sapphire crystal, but there's a lot of distortion, as you can see. Very thick. It's 300 meter water resistance. I'm not sure why they didn't just go ahead and make it a dive watch. I understand the sports watch and everything, but if you got these type of credentials, I mean, this is a bit of a dive watch. So, and I'll get that more in a second. I'm not gonna. It's 17.35 thick. It's very thick. I'll absolutely love it. The thicker the better, the larger the better. I like a large watch. So I can make sure there's, so it's 300 millimeters thick. 300 millimeters water resistance. And as you can see, it says Precisionist right there. And the case back, I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to try to get it in just the right light. Bulova there at the top. And if you can see that it's like an 8. Look, that's an infinity sign. If I'm not mistaken. I didn't look it up, but just off the top of my mind, I think that is in it. Like I'm seeing it in my mind correctly, that's an infinity sign. And I'm trying to figure out why it would be on here. Anyone know that? I'll try to do some research on it. But why the infinity sign? Does Bulova have something to do? Have they ever? Is that part of the Series X? The anniversary thing is infinity sign. It's a 10-year to commend 10 years of the Precisionist movement, but the infinity sign. If I'm wrong, correct me, please put it in the comments. I'm just curious there. What I love about this watch the most, though, so we got 45 millimeters, we got 17.35 thick. The lugs I wouldn't worry about because you can't snug the strap changer. It's an integrated thing here. It's heavy. I couldn't find an exact weight on it. And I'll get that. I'm gonna get a scale, and that way I can start weighing the watches. That I can pretty much guess the thickness and the things like that, the bracelet, but I can't guess how thick, how heavy. I mean, when I say this feels like a brick, it's heavy, but I like that. So as you saw, the 111, this is coming up for review, so stay tuned for this. I'm gonna take it off and put this on because this is what I prefer to wear the most of the time. This Precisionist, and this is going 8 minutes. When we think to stop here. Let me show you, give you a wrist shot. It's got a butterfly clasp. The bracelet, which is nice, is push pin. Here, the bracelet is very nice. So you get a lot of different polished and brushed areas on this watch. It reminds me of a Breitling, like all the Breitling I've owned. This watch just reminds me of like an Avenger or a Super Avenger. I mean, it's Chrono. It's just heavy. It's as manly as you can get. But here, on my less than 7.25 inch wrist, here's what it looks like. It's a big watch. I'm not trying to steer you wrong. I'm be straight as I can be. It's a big watch, but it's a blast to wear, and you're gonna ding it on doors and stuff because it's 17.35 thick. But who cares, man? It'll tear a door up probably before it tears the watch up, and people will notice this watch if you want to make a statement. Time when you wear a watch, a high-end watch, it's about just as much about the statement it is to tell the time, I think, and it speaks about a character, about who you are, and how it just exudes. It projects a certain image and energy. But I just think this looks really good. I think the blue dial is gorgeous. And speaking of that, I'm going to show you. I have two. I have one. This one I don't know. I may sell. I may not. I kind of want to just collect the Precisionist lineup. But here's the this one will be up. This I did this just so you know. This is not stock. I mean, this is not OEM. I just put this and was trying to play around because it's got red hands. This is the dark gray steel version of the Precisionist. Same exact thing as this, but it's got the rubber OEM strap, brand new. I might sell this. Contact me. I think they just lowered the retail price of this on Bulova's site down to below 1,000. So I think down to $876 from $1050. So if it's $876 retail, you should be able to get it pretty cheap. I've seen them go as low as $450, $439 on Drummer Shop, brand new. This if you can pull off a 45 millimeter watch, you like big watches, you will absolutely love this. This watch is a blast to wear, and it's my favorite. I mean, I'm just not a big fan of dark watches, but maybe I will with you at some point and be glad I kept it. But also, I was blessed with it, and I was given a blessing to have it. So if you are interested, I will give you a killer deal because I got to pass it forward. I've already passed some forward. I've given some away for free, but I got to sell a couple of them because of the situation I face and things that are going on that I won't get into, but I will get into soon and I'm going to call names out, and I'm going to call the 2 names of attorneys out that told me that they're not going to pay me, and more to come on that, because the world needs to know, and the world will know who's evil and who's good, and wrong from right. But yeah, contact me if you're interested in this. Precisionist. I'll do a review. I'll kind of do a review on it, or a side by side look at both of these watches. But here is what you're looking at here. But you can tell me if it look too big on me. I'm sure maybe it might, but I don't care. The more people notice it, they ask me about it, I'll tell them about it. You can use it as a weapon too. Probably it's very heavy. I mean, I wouldn't want to hurt somebody with it, but if they want to hurt me real bad first, I would. So let's see. I think that's it. If you know about the infinity sign on the back, tell me about that. I'll find out the weight. Do a sort. It's got decent lume. I'm just curious of your thoughts. Do you think they should just make this a diving watch? One hand made it a diver instead of putting the fixed bezel, because it's 300 meters. It's got all the specs for a chrono diver, but without the bezel. But it's so beautiful. It's a good looking watch. It's a very original, and it's got high polish and brush elements to it. So I believe that's all. I feel like I'm leaving something out, just because there's a lot I got to say about the watch. It's got a butterfly clasp, and you saw that. I haven't tried it with that on yet. I'm sure that it would look really good. I just like a nice bracelet. This is a push pin bracelet. Very easy. Bulova has very easy to size push pin bracelets. I've noticed that since I've experienced some now. Not Seiko does not. Hopefully that'll change. Screw down crown. Check this screw down crown out. See how it's got the turbine? It's a turbine looking pattern to it, and it's signed. This is a turbine crown. This is just an awesome piece. I recommend it. Highly recommend it. If you can get the right price, contact me if you're interested in the black steel or dark steel. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you subscribed. If you did, hope you do. Share, like, comment. Let's talk, and definitely comment if you want to buy one of these watches. I will give you a very good deal of a blessing type deal, because I was blessed with these. So take care. God bless. And I'm exhausted. Peace.